So, this is what we're travelling around Scandinavia in. This is our Niesmann Bischoff. Nice garage, plenty of space in that garage. Two big e-bikes, two alloy wheels on the back, tag axle, again, gives it a lot more stability on the road, we've always found. This particular vehicle has got full air suspension as well as a self-leveling system. You can't see any of that, but I'll get to show you when we're out travelling around in it. Big awning up the top there, electric awning, nearly 6 metres long. Comes out no problem on the push of a button, goes back in on the push of a button. Makes stuff a little bit easier. Round the front now we go, and huge window, perfect for seeing out of when you're travelling. Plenty of vision, see all the mountains and everything that's coming your way. Big bus mirrors there as well, all with carbon graphics on this Niesmann. Down the side we go, storage box on the side, and storage box for all our little bits and pieces in there. And we have, what do we have? Okay, my wife's bought me something to clean the flies off a window. She thinks there'll be lots of flies. There's your diesel filler cap with AdBlue. Nightmare on this van. Trust me, I said I'd be honest. I'm being honest. Doesn't do very many miles on AdBlue. Then of course we've got the Audi outlet. This is Audi heating. Central heating in your van, just like you have at home. We've had 10 motorhomes in 20 years, one of which caught fire. But let me tell you, blown air heating is as good. We love both. Water, waste, and water tank if you want to drain your tank. Little grey circle there is a big pipe where you can flick it out and into a hedge if you so need to, and a water filler cap. Electric, always leave it plugged in at home. Comes with lithium upgrade, 120 watt solar panels on the roof. Everything you need to stay while camping, apparently, but my wife uses a lot of electricity. Big garage space here. Wonder what that's for. Oh, there we go. Out comes the toilet, basically, swinging around into that space. Out it comes. You can get the cassette out, pull the cassette, and there you go. Nice and easy to empty. And of course creates big space in the garage, which I'm sure if we're allowed into this vehicle later, Nikki will show you. And as we walk around a little bit further, we have the other garage exit entry. So it's very, very nice. Our last Niesmann never had a garage on both sides, access to both sides. And access to both sides is really, really important. Alarm fitted there, of course. That little white triangle is an alarm fitted by Van Bits. Best alarm fitters in the industry. Okay. Then in there I've got my toolbox, you can see. I've got a spare wheel. As you can see, my e-bike's both on charge at the moment. Spare gas bottle. And we flick around in case it gets extremely cold. But I don't think, even though we're coming back in November, we'll reach a position where it's too cold. Well, oh look, we're allowed inside. Shoes off at the door, let's go and have a look. In through the steps, in the driving position. Good look around. Nice, easy driving position. Two big chairs, very comfortable to drive in. And that's our lounge. Just spun around for what it's like when we get somewhere, bit of mood lighting on. Swivel chairs, again, very, very comfy to sit in. And then there's the cupboards. Amazing what my wife can get in the cupboards. She is like a genius of putting things in the cupboards. I don't even know what's in there. But having a look, there's pills. Lots of pills. Not that we're old, just take lots of supplements. I'm sure probably too many. Towels and everything you need. On the other side, we have a few games that we might play from time to time. And in this cupboard we have our mobile Wi-Fi router, although we don't tend to use it so much, as we now have Starlink satellite instead, which is another post for another time. Just looking at M2 front cupboards, that's where a bed would normally be if you opted for a drop down bed. We didn't, we went for the cupboards instead, give us a little bit more storage. And there we have the thermo blind. This thermo blind will roll down or up across the front window. Brilliant for keeping the heat out in the summer, but much better for keeping the heat in the winter. Saves the windscreen from misting up, getting all condensation on it. Very, very easy. Just all automatic. They can be problematic though. So do check if you're buying an Niesmann or any van with a roll down blind that you do check that it's functioning correctly, because they can be a little bit of a problem when they go wrong, and that's for sure. Back into the lounge. Again, having a nice look. I think it's a lovely lounge. All leather upholstery. Again, another optional extra that was chosen for the van. And looking around, just spinning around, you can see there we have our TV, 21-inch Avtex TV, and basically all the control panels above. Got the control up there for everything within the van, wastewater, how much water we've got, water pump, control the Aldi heating on the left, and then that one we're looking straight down the middle of is the lithium controller. We've also got a little Victron manager system there, which shows us what we've got in terms of battery power left. And then that other switch is a switch for a narcotic gas alarm in case we were to get gas. It doesn't happen, but who cares? We've still got one just in case the rules change. Then again into the kitchen area. Big kitchen cupboard. We'll look at that in a minute. 3 burners on the hob. Plenty of storage, nice kitchen sink. And plenty of storage we've got within that. Little shelf unit there that we've bought. This is an additional thing that was made by Camperboards DE. Well worth checking out. They do some excellent accessories. Just gives you a little bit of space. And the 2 little dogs you hang in there are in our hearts. That's Tara and Betty. That are Newfoundlands we used to take with us everywhere, but sadly no more. So they just come with us in spirit. Back into the kitchen area. And Nikki showing you where she puts all the food. Loads and loads and loads of food. Big storage space. There's cupboards down there as well. It's what we call the larder. Very, very useful. And the creme de la creme. I don't know why they do this in motorhomes, but Nikki's showing you. Look at that. Beautiful coffee machine. And all the coffee you need. Back into the front. Drawers are open now, or doors are open. You can see plenty of storage in there. We're ready to go, and that second cupboard is not yet filled. Our table. Big table. Just a little push. No, that's it. Do it that way. That's better. Plenty of table to have a nice meal on. You could sit quite comfortably 6 or 8 people around our dining room table. But it folds back and it folds completely out the way. It goes in numerous positions. Whichever position you want to put it in, it'll go there. That's the one she does for me, so she can serve me my drinks. Good job she's not watching this. Okay, and back we go. Now, back into the back of the van. The bedroom. Never seen a video without any of the video getting filmed in court in the mirrors, but that was me. But shuts off. You can shut the bedroom off completely, and there you go from the other end. Mood lighting is on, and there we go. Fridge freezer down the side there, good size. Into the bedroom we go. 2 beds, but basically, because we're short anyway, we can cuddle up nicely within those 2 beds and make it into a giant double. Into the shower. Earlier on I showed you how the toilet swung around, and this is the toilet from the inside. Ceramic bowl, again another additional extra, but ceramic bowl just makes you think that you're peeing like you are at home instead into a plastic bucket. Nice little turn there. Off it goes, swings out the way, door gets closed, and there you have it. You now have a super large shower space, which for someone like me that's always out running or exercising, really, really useful, because I can come back and have a shower. Plenty of water storage on this van, plenty of fresh water, plenty of wastewater. Back in the bedroom, obviously we've got our mirror there, which is basically a cupboard in there, which keeps all our toothbrushes and toothpaste when we're travelling. Nice sink and a nice cupboard underneath. And just on the right there, more storage, another big cupboard there. Big wardrobe, should we choose to use it. So there we have it. This is our Niesmann, our van that we'll travel to Scandinavia with, and hopefully many more places. This van comes with a list of extras, many of which I haven't mentioned because I just literally forget. Upgrades include full leather upholstery, air suspension, self-leveling system, Victron lithium management system with 3 120 amp batteries and 2 120 solar panels on the roof. It has a ceramic toilet. It has obviously the coffee machine. It has carpet. One thing we never showed you, underneath the carpet there's lots of storage space between the 2 floors that we like to keep our bits and pieces in. So again, thanks for watching. Anyone got any questions? Pop them down below in the comments or drop me a DM. Most of you got my contact details anyway. If you're watching this, it's probably because I know you. If we don't know you, we'd probably like to get to know you because that's the sort of people we are. Enjoy travelling. Have a good day. Thank you very much.